Good morning, wonderful people! How are you today? I'm very pleased to see you here again. This is the second tutorial about OBS, so I really hope that it's gonna give you some, I don't know, something helpful. So last time we talked about, really, I did this intro like 6-7 times today. It's incredible how many mistakes I do when I talk. Mistalk. Anyway, sorry about that. So we are gonna talk about OBS. Last time we talked about how to set up OBS to be able to record your footage, put in the webcam, the frame, everything, the mic, etc. Today we are going to be a little bit more in depth into the way OBS works. So we are gonna look at the settings to get the best quality image out of it. But before starting, just remember guys, what I'm gonna tell you is the best way to get the best quality footage, but also depends on your computer machine. Okay, so if you have a very good graphic card or a very good computer, these settings can be the best settings for you. Otherwise, be aware that maybe if your machine is not super performing, you have to decrease a little bit the values inside the settings. Said that, we are gonna start intro and then let's jump into the settings. Boom! So now let's go into the settings. So we go on the right on the menu controls, we click on settings, and here we have all our big panel with all the settings. So in general, let's just manage, if you want to manage the language or the theme, but I mean guys, this is not the core of the thing. Here I'll put all the other bullet points. Just if you want to copy the settings as I'm using them, is absolutely fine. These are not really relevant for the quality of our footage, so the default settings are good. We skip the stream one and then we move into the output. So here into the output, the first things you have to do is to move from simple to advanced. Okay, when it is done, now you can move into recording. So we skip again the streaming one, we move into recording and we have type standard. Recording path, okay, in this case I put a folder called tutorial, so you can select the folder you want, is where all your footage is going to be saved after the recording is over. Then, recording format, I use always MP4, because when I when I edit my stuff in Premiere, recently Premiere is only working with the MP4, or better, it's not working anymore with the MOV file, only with the MP4. So what I recommend is MP4, but if you prefer to use MOV, FLV or something else, is up to you, absolutely enjoy. So let's put for a moment MP4, good. Then audio track. Here, personally, I keep 2 audio tracks. The reasons why, when I record a video and I am also talking, commenting into while I'm gaming, I like to have the computer audio, so the game audio, separated by my mic audio. Because then in post, when I'm editing, I can adjust the volume in 2 separated tracks. If you keep only 1 track, well, you have only 1 track, both for the gaming audio and your microphone. So if the volume of the game is too high compared to the one of your mic, the risk is that you cannot adjust it. So my advice, keep 2 tracks if you are working in post. If you are not working in post, just set up your levels before starting recording, so that even if you have 1 track, it's gonna be fine. Then we move to encoder. Encoder is very important because this is the engine of the quality of your footage. So the one that I suggest is, if you have a graphic card, put the one of your graphic card. In my case, I have an NVIDIA one, H264. This is the one I use. If you don't have it, use the X264. Otherwise you have to pray that your quality is gonna be good. Then rescale output. In my case, I don't want to rescale it because this is exactly the output I want out of my footage, but in any case you can change it to 720 in case you want, or whatever you want to rescale it, and that's it. Down below, Rate control, what I use is VBR. Okay, CBR as well is very good. VBR recently is starting to appear better. So what I recommend for the moment is VBR. Then bitrate, 40,000 bitrate. Okay, keyframe interval seconds auto 2, and then put preset with high quality, profile high, level auto. Okay. All the rest, leave it as it is. Of course, this part depends on the performance of your computer. If your computer is not a very solid and performing graphic cards, you need to downgrade a little bit the preset. Okay, so just keep that in mind. If it's not really working, if it's not smooth the footage, you have to go back there and decrease a little bit your preset quality. Okay, easy. Okay, audio bitrate. So I have, as I said already, 2 tracks. So the first track is the game audio. I put the bitrate as the maximum possible is 320. Same story is for my mic track, 320. If you have only 1 track, probably you are going to use only the first. Then replay buffer, there is nothing else we need to say here. Let's move on with the audio tab. Okay. Audio tab is pretty simple. We have a sample rate. The sample rate should match with your mic. So in my case, I have a Rode one, is a 48 kilohertz. So this is what I'm gonna set. Okay. Channels, what I use is stereo, and then desktop audio device. This is where your computer will replay the audio of your game. In my case, what I have set up is my headset. So this is why you see Razer Electra V2 USB. Okay. Then of course you can put the one of yours. Monitor, you can put the default one. That is absolutely up to you. So I'm gonna keep Razer as mine. Then I will suggest keep the second device disabled, and then this is very important, is the mic. So what I use here is a Rode mic. So this is what I'm gonna put. Then, when this is done, you can keep the rest as it is, and then we can move finally into video. Not finally, sorry, because then we have another tab is advanced. On video, this is the base canvas resolution. This is the resolution of your screen. Okay, so mine is 1080p. I'm not gonna move it from there. If you have a 4K screen, this is the place where you have to set the 4K screen. The output scale resolution, again, in my case, I want to keep it as it is, so I'm not going to downgrade it. So it's going to be 1080p. But, okay, as you know, you can modify it. Downscale filter, I'm going to keep sharpened scaling 32 samples. Keep this one. And FPS values 60, because you know that if you want to record gaming footage, 60 FPS is the smoothest one. Of course, it's going to be quite heavy for your computer to process all the information, and also the file it's going to generate is quite large. So it's up to you if you want to downgrade a little bit the FPS, depending on your device or your computer. Then, last one, advanced. So here, general, what I put usually is above normal. You can keep high, normal, below normal, again, depends on the performance of your PC. What I recommend is to keep the highest possible if you want the highest quality as possible. So above normal is what I usually use. Then we have video, keep everything as it is. The only thing, YUV color space 709, this is the one. Color range full, audio, don't touch anything. This is absolutely fine. All the rest, keep it as it is. If you want to copy mine, this is the page. That's it, guys. I think we're done. So click apply, okay, and boom. Now we can start recording. Alright guys, we are at the end of this today's tutorial. It's been a pleasure, I like doing tutorials. I have to say, it was a nice experience so far. I think I'm gonna do more tutorials in the future. Maybe if you wanna know what was something that you need or you would like me to talk about, just let me know. If there is something in OBS that you struggle with, there is something that you have not understand really well, there is some feedback you wanna give, just write the things below into the comment, okay? And I'm gonna answer it there. Don't worry, I don't bite.
I'm very pleased if you write in the comments. Okay guys, so I think we're gonna see each other very soon into the channel with another video, probably a video game one. I don't know yet exactly what is planned. I need to check my agenda. I don't have an agenda, of course, but I will check something. Just subscribe if you're not subscribed, give a like if you enjoyed the video, and remember the notification bell when you want to know I'm going to upload a new footage, new videos. Okay, guys, it's been a pleasure. I really hope that your time is going to be better. I really hope that even the weather is going to be better here in Italy. I don't know where you live, but here at the moment it's really, it's a disaster. It's really cold. There is rain, snow everywhere, but it's gray sky. I cannot get out of house. I don't really like it. I prefer summer or spring than winter and fall. Anyway, stop about talking the weather. Let's see each other into the next video. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you very, very soon. Bye.